Uh-oh. Help!
I need some help over here. Hey, I'm over here. Thank goodness you're here. My squire is dead, and there's a goblin going through my bag. I can't turn my back on this dragon. I need you to take my squire's equipment and deal with the goblin. Thank you. Now, to deal with the dragon. Come here and I'll tell you my plan. This dragon's a tougher customer than I'd expected. But I know a way we can defeat it. One corner of the ceiling is held up by wooden pillars. We're going to lure the dragon there and then collapse the roof on top of it. In my bag is some meat I prepared with a sleeping potion. I need you to put the meat in the food bowl by the wooden pillars. The dragon will eat it and fall asleep. I'll keep the dragon's attention. Once you've got the drugged meat, you'll need to climb over the wall next to me.
We'll come back to that in a moment. The bag contains several parcels of meat, all wrapped up in paper. You take one.
You'll never get over the wall there. Try going to the eastern end where it's lower.
Even this low section of the wall is too high for you to climb over.
Hey, you'll land on the dragon if you climb over the wall there. Try going to the eastern end where the wall's lower.
use the plank to construct a crude ramp. Your character can run if they have sufficient energy. You can make your character run automatically by turning on Run mode. Click the boot icon by the minimap. If you hold down the control key while clicking on the floor or minimap, your character will run to their destination.
Are you mad? Don't eat that, it's raw, and it's covered in sleeping potion. It smelled the meat. Hide! Grubs up! Shoo! Well done. Come out of hiding. I'll tell you what we're doing next. We need to destroy these pillars to collapse the ceiling on the dragon. Could you get the rest of the supplies from my bag, please?
You search Savant's bag and take a selection of supplies.
Now, we're going to burn these wooden pillars and bring the ceiling down on this fat old worm. First, we need to wrap the pillars in oily rags. There was a big cloth in my bag. Rip it in half, then soak the pieces in oil. Wrap the oily rags around the pillars, then add a fuse to each one.
You rip the cloth and end up with 2 rags.
You're supposed to soak the rag in oil first. Try using the rag with the oil can.
You soak the rag in oil. You wrap the oily rag around the pillar.
That pillar's already got an oil-soaked cloth around it.
You attach the fuse to the pillar.
How are you getting on? How are you getting on? Thanks. That's perfect. Now, hand me a tinderbox. You'll need to give me a tinderbox first. Otherwise, I can't light my pillar at the same time as you light yours.
You offer Savant a tinderbox.
Thank you. When you're ready, set fire to the other pillar. I'll light this one at the same moment. Burning. Run! Wow! Ah, here you are, Roddick. The White Knights got your message and sent me to slay your dragon.
Thank you both very much. It's had me trapped in the cupboard for ages. I'd completely lost control of it.
Next time, get a puppy. Before we go any further, could I have my squire's kit back, please? I ought to return it to the poor chap's family. I'd like my tinderbox and oil can, too. I'd like my squire's kit back so I can return it to the poor chap's... I'd like my squire's kit back so I can return it to the poor chap's family. Take it off and hand it to me, please. I'd like my tinderbox and oil can, too. Please hand over my squire's kit. Please hand over my squire's kit. Perhaps you shouldn't throw that away. Right, I think that's everything. Now we just need a new way out of the cellar. When the ceiling collapsed, it damaged that wall. It looks like there are two places where you could break through. One's blocked by rocks, the other by tree roots. I'm sure Roddick can teach you how to clear the rocks or the tree roots out of the way.
What would you like to say?
Could you perhaps come and have a chat with me before doing that? We need you to break through one of the damaged wall sections by clearing some rock. The choice is yours. Would you like to mine through the rocks or chop through the roots?
Roddick gives you a hatchet.
Now you've got a hatchet, chop your way through the roots inside the damaged wall.
You attempt to chop through the roots. You find that you'll need a woodcutting level of 2 to clear the roots. Your woodcutting level is 1.
So, your aim is to get a woodcutting level of 2. Okay, I'll find you something to trade on.
You swing your hatchet at the root.
You've chopped off a few wood chippings from that root. The chippings are now in your inventory. They're not particularly useful, but you'll get more useful goods from cutting wood once you're out of this cellar.
When you drop items on the ground,
Congratulations! You've reached level 2. You should now be able to chop through the tree roots in the damaged wall.
you succeed in clearing the roots from the hole.
Ah, well done. Climb through the hole.
Rodek retrieves his hatchet from you.
Thank you again for your help with the dragon. You'll receive a little reward for completing the quest when you get outside.
You have completed Unstable Foundations. You gain 1 quest point and level 4 woodcutting.
Good grief, where did you three come from? I'll explain later, Jack.
Well, my mission is accomplished now. Rodek's dragon is no longer a threat. I'd better head back to Falador. My squire's family will need to be informed of his death. It's been a pleasure working with you.
Goodbye, Savant. And thank you again.
Once you're out and about, you can use the task system to suggest aims and endeavors to go for. Every one you do will get you a reward. You'll always earn some money, sometimes additional goodies, and often progress towards a piece of armor with special effects. Look at the rewards tab for the task to learn more. Thank you once again for your assistance.